motto to live by is never say never. Whenever I have a challenge in my life and I say never, this motto automatically pops into my head and it reminds me to never say never. I also coach a cheerleading team, and whenever my girls say never, I make them do push-ups just because I truly believe the motto works. I want you to watch this video and think about someone who's influenced in your life and has given you reason to try harder throughout different aspects of your life.
And I'll be his fan when he posts his last video.
He really stories how tough it is for adults. He's 16 and he's doing it all on his own.
The first time we met, he almost passed me by.
He's such an inspiration. He came from like such a small town. It gives us hope.
I think to myself, I was once chilling in my room just in a regular place, and now I'm in this big world. It's just crazy how it all came out.
He's living an extraordinary life. He's just like you and me.
This is what I tell them. Never say
no! Okay, so as you can see, Justin Bieber taught me to never say never. Okay, as you can see, I'm dressed as a typical fan would be dressed for a concert, cute but still representing the Bieber. So, I want to tell you today a little bit about Justin. A lot of people just think, oh, he's some dumb kid who sings and just is that popular choice of the girls. But I want to tell you about who he is as a person and how he came to be as famous as he is. And I also want to convince you why you should be listening to his music. I'll tell you about his music and what he's doing to make the world a better place. So, he was born in Canada. He's a Canadian. He was born March 1st, 1994. He was raised by his mom and his two grandparents. According to his movie Never Say Never, his dad and his mom split up when he was 10 months old, but his dad's still a big part of his life. As we can see, he's musically talented, but some things that we don't know about him is that he plays the piano, guitar, drums, and also trumpet. You see at the very beginning of that video, he's just making a beat on a chair at 2 years old without lessons or anything. He's just really good with his rhythm. When he was about 7 years old, he started playing in front of a theater in his small town. One summer, he made almost $3,000 just in tips by playing in front of this theater. So he took that $3,000 and took his mom to Disney World, and this was the first vacation that him and his mom had together. Now his fame begins in 2007. He was in a contest, and his friends and family weren't able to come to the contest, so they asked Justin and his mom to post the video of him doing this contest online. So they posted it up on YouTube, and so the friends and family could see. But they also got random hits from random people. People start commenting saying, hey, do you have other songs that you would want to post? So Justin and his mom decided that they would post other videos of him doing these different songs. Justin said, quote, other people liked them and they started subscribing to them. That's how my manager found me, end quote. So all of his YouTube videos, you've probably seen a couple, is of him covering certain songs like Usher, Neo, Stevie Wonder, big songs like that. Scooter Braun tells us, quote, Justin racked up over 10 million views, purely from word of mouth, end quote. So just from this example, we see how strong social networking is and how strong the internet can influence something. So 7 months after he posted these videos, a man by the name of Scooter Braun, who is a former so-so-deaf marketing consultant, stumbled across one of Justin's videos online and immediately fell in love with him. And so he tracked down Justin by calling his school, his great aunt. He he was obsessed with the kid. He knew that he had a talent for music. So he got a hold of Justin and flew Justin out to Atlanta. So while they were in Atlanta, they ran into Usher, and Justin just freaked out because he, covers some of Usher's song, and Usher kind of pushed him aside, thinking that he was Scooter Braun's, nephew or something, and said, "Don't worry about it." And Justin really wanted to sing him a song. So finally, Justin was given the chance to sing one of Usher's songs, and Usher fell in love with him also, and knew he had a talent for music. Usher decided to take him to L.A. Reid, who is a very famous signing company. According to IslandDefJam.com, L.A. Reid has signed Bon Jovi, Jennifer Lopez, Mariah Carey, and many more. There's a lot more famous people that he has signed. So Justin was given a chance to sing for L.A. Reid. He was very impressed with Justin, and this is what he said. Quote, "He sung really well, but it wasn't even just that. It was the face. It was the hair. He was brave." When it was all said and done, I was beyond convinced that Usher had delivered a gift. And from there, his career took off and he was signed with L.A. Reid. Justin currently has 4 albums, big albums. He's also working on the 5th. His first single was Baby, which I'm sure we probably all know. This hit number 5 on the Billboard's Hot 100 list. So right off, he was just a hit from the very beginning. If you go to Billboard.com, you can also see that 12 other of his songs have made it onto that top 100 list. So as we can see, Justin didn't come in the music business like everyone else did. It was purely by accident. He was just posting videos for his friends and family. People began requesting more. Scooter Braun accidentally found him, and that's how he became who he is. When Scooter Braun brought him to the industry said, "You know what, you need Nickelodeon, you need Disney, you need one of those big machines to help push him into this business," just like Miley Cyrus and some of those other kids that have come off the Disney Channel or Nickelodeon. But Scooter Braun felt different, that he had enough talent that he didn't need those big industries behind him. BLS.gov tells us about musicians and singers. They tell us that a musician is someone who can play one or more instruments, and as we can see, Justin is obviously talented with all the instruments that he plays. They also say that, quote, "Aspiring musicians and singers begin at a very early age," end quote. We see Justin at 2 already having a beat, and then by the age of 7, he's making $3,000 in tips by just playing in front of a local theater. eLifestyle.us recaps some awards that he won this past November at the American Music Awards. He won the category of Pop/Rock Male, Breakthrough Artist, Album of the Year, and Artist of the Year. Now he's the youngest artist to receive that Artist of the Year at the American Music Awards. So now you kind of know better who Justin is and how he came to be so famous. Let's talk about his music. He has a lot of tracks with a lot of famous people on them, such as Ludacris, Miley, Chris Brown, Rascal Flatts, Sean Kingston, and Usher. Now the thing about Justin that makes him different in this day is that all of his music is clean. Not one word has a swear word in it, anything like that. And I think that's why he's so big, is because parents support him and kids like him because there is none of that swearing. CommonSense.org states, quote, "Parents need to know that Justin Bieber's single is yet another clean song for teen heartthrob Justin Bieber. It includes no questionable content of any kind," end quote. So we've probably all heard Justin Bieber. They played up on the field right now for the AFY kids. Maybe we've heard it at EFY or music dances at our church, because his things are clean. You don't have to worry about something coming up. A certain blog also praises his music by saying, quote, "Thank you, Justin Bieber, for at least letting me remember what it was like when we sang of love and a bright future and of all the good things about youth, and for giving my 11-year-old daughter positive messages about someone to idolize who acts and sings what it's like to be a normal kid," end quote. So parents are supporting Justin because he's clean and he's giving good messages in his songs. Kids love him. I have heard from 4 to 30 years old. People love him. I love him. Follow him on Twitter, Facebook. I have his movie. It's kind of sick, but I'm a believer, and I hope that you do become one too. One song of his is called "One Less Lonely Girl." It's a really good song and gives a really good message to girls. I want to give you a line from the song, and it reads, quote, "I'm going to put you first, I'll show you what you're worth," end quote. So this is just an example of how he's giving that positive message to girls. Instead of a lot of songs right now, they're demeaning and maybe shows girls not in a respective way. Justin does this in all of his music. So there's great things besides his music. He's really involved with charity. LookToTheStars.org gives us a list of charities that Justin has been supporting. They include Children's Miracle Network Hospital, Give Back Hollywood Foundation, Grammy Foundation, Jumpstart, and Pencils of Promise. Now, Pencils of Promise is an organization he's been working with a lot recently. Their website, pencilsofpromise.org, explains that they're helping build schools in developing worlds, and they're training young leaders to take action at home and abroad. So he's really involved in different organizations. He also takes things on personally. I don't know if you heard, but he once cut his hair, so his hair is no longer like this. He has a different haircut. He gave a lock of hair to Ellen DeGeneres to give to sell for charity. That lock of hair raised $40,668, just a little chunk of hair. And all that was given to a charity that helps needy animals and gives a place for at-risk children to feel safe. Also, he turned 17 this past March, and for his birthday, he wanted donations for a charity instead of gifts. So CharityWire.org quotes Justin, and this is what he said. Quote, "So this year, I really want my birthday to be all about helping others. Instead of asking for gifts, I'm asking friends, family, and fans to consider donating $17 for my 17th birthday to make a change. 100% of all donations go directly to building clean water projects in developing countries." End quote. This campaign alone raised $47,544, and this in turn served 2,377 people. So really, he's taking it upon himself to give back to the people. So as we talked about, he's amazing, and he became to be who he is just because of the internet. His YouTube channel alone has almost 4 million views, and that's off his old videos that he posted when he was younger, and now his music videos that he's posting. So let me ask you, do you like clean music? Do you like a catchy beat and catchy lyrics? Wouldn't you want your friends, family, or even your kids to be listening to someone who sets a good example? I hope you've said at least yes to one of these questions. And Justin Bieber gives us all that. He gives us a catchy beat and clean lyrics, and he's setting a great example for kids. We talked about how parents are very vocal and supportive of Justin because of his music and the example that he's setting. He's doing bigger things. He's doing charity, and he's taking it upon himself to give back. Justin lives by the motto, never say never. So if you're thinking, I'll never like Justin Bieber, I have one thing to say to you.